Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainyday Skyblock server, Season 5 and Episode 18. Alright, so, my last episode is just uploading to YouTube now, so that'll be, obviously you guys will have already seen it, but that'll be live shortly. So it hasn't been too long since I recorded that one, so what I thought I'd do is just go through quickly what I've been doing. I did get my my skill point for the slaying, and I've also got another one since then. So now I have sweeping slash up to level 3, which is fantastic. It now lasts a minute and only cools down every 15 minutes, so it works really well. So what I'll do now is I'll just keep going. So let's see, Sky Dust or earned experience. Best Sky Dust. Okay. Yep. All right. So I have unlocked Endermen. You can see they're in there. I've got to bring them out. I keep when I do the sweeping slash, I keep killing all of them, so I'll bring them out later on. But what I have been also doing is trying to get a Slayer on a diamond sword, and I haven't had much luck. I've been doing a little bit. Problem is I'm now running out of I have run out lapis, and I have bought some, but I can't do that all the time. So what I want to do so what I did do, sorry, let's just go and have a look, is actually, sorry, before I do that, right, you can see here I have a netherite sword. So what I did, netherite pickaxe. So I bought a Stormbreaker pick, and it came with Arcane 2, so I thought that's great. Now I couldn't combine that with my existing diamond pick that I upgraded to netherite, because it's just too expensive. So I ended up just putting the custom enchants on. I pretty much had everything. I think I had to buy one or two, but it didn't cost too much. And this one already has efficiency 6, which I don't have unlocked, so that's great. Now I figured, okay, well, I now have a netherite pickaxe with efficiency 6. I should basically try and make the most of that. So I came down here and was mining, and it didn't really seem to be doing too well. Wasn't getting all that much. So what I thought I'd do is I thought, well, now that I've got a really good pickaxe, let's make the diagonal ore gen, which is what I've done here. Okay, I didn't do it on camera because I was just following a tutorial, Lady Sparkle's tutorial, so it's not really much use me showing you how to do it. You can go and watch the tutorial. Now what I've done to make sure that I can where are we? Here we go. Make sure that I'm pointing the right way. So I've set a warp, and if I just stand here, and there we go. So I'm getting all the way through. I'm not hitting anything I'm not supposed to be, and so that's not doing too bad. It seems to be getting almost all of the blocks almost all the time. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Now I've got this set to earth because I need the lapis. So there we go. Now, whilst this seems to be working really well, if I come over and have a look, now I do have, the reason I put it over here was one, it goes up a bit higher than the roof here, so I needed to sort of like extend it out past this room, but also two, my water flow here already came down here. So if I stand here, the filler blocks drop down into the water flow and continue on as normal. So I've just taken out this wall, built it, and then built the wall around it again. Okay, so if I have a look here, I do have like 1,000. That was with a little bit of mining before, but it's not absolutely fantastic. So what I thought I would do is let's make another set of armor. I only made one last episode for the not specialist, for the skilled, but I thought I'll make let's make a set of armor for mining. So I've gone and grabbed I've gone through here and I grabbed almost all of my stuff here. I did have to buy a few of them from somebody, but that's okay. I've got lots of money. So yeah, so now I want to make another set of armor. Now it's only Earth set, but I don't really worry too much about that. I'm not worried too much about the actual bonuses. I just want to do a mining set itself. So if we go into workbench and let's have a quick look. So once again, I'm just going to do a battle set. It seemed to be closest to the amount of items that I needed. But like I said, I'm not worried about any of the other bonuses that it comes with. So scale leather, I mean, that's telling me that that's what it's going to give me. Let's just do it and see. So there we go. It's not, no, okay. I have to do it manually. All right, so and panel. There we go. Okay, then we go to chest. So we have steel, cloth, and that's not cloth, that's scale. Cloth, okay, then we need the legs, which is scales, wrong one, and three leather. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we have the boot, which is leather and panel. And there we go. All right. So I have another set. So let's go and look and see what we've got for mining. So before I do that, I'll quickly just check again. I've forgotten how much I need. I think it's about 20, isn't it? 21. So 4, 11, 16, 24. Yeah, 24. All right. So I have 7 max, which is great. And 14 those, so that's 21, so 3 of those should be 24. All right, so let's go and make ourselves a mining set. Clash, armor forging, helmet, okay, so helmet needs 5. So there we go. So there's 5, and we get Alchemist Dragon Slayer Jackhammer. Okay. Next, we'll do this one, and I'll just go 1, 2, 3. And how much does it need? 8? Yeah. And we've got 6, only 2 more. 1 and 2. Alchemist Coin Hunt Collector. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, so now we just need to go and just grab all of these. Oop, wrong one. How many do I need? 7. Okay. Seven, and I get Coin Hunt Collector at night. And finally, Heavy Hitter, Hooked, and Prospector. All right, okay. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about the bonuses. I don't have enough rerolls to try and get the right ones, even for my other ones as well. But yeah, so there we go. So that's quite a lot of mining there. So if I go in and put these on, and I will grab lapis. I'm not too worried about the other stuff. I'll just sell it, so that's fine. But if I now go into warp diagonal, and so let me just do it a little bit. I haven't really bothered about this too much previously. Even last season I didn't do one. I think the season before I tried it and didn't like it. So far this season, obviously I haven't done one because I do like my other one. But I think when you get to the high level picks, you can it makes sense to do this. You can actually mine all of the blocks, and it should help you get, especially with the mining set, it makes it fairly worth it. So let's just leave it at that for now and just see what we got. $734. So that was a lot more than what I'd done for around about the same. Around about the same earlier. So I'm happy with that. So if I go into Workbench and go make all of these, come back here, Workbench again. All right, so there we go. So that's 2.5. That's around about, around about 2.5 e-lapis just from that. So I'm rather happy about that. That's worked out really well. The thing is that this isn't really much use for the ultimate skill, because you have to basically be fairly precise and you can't be moving around and jumping and everything like that, and then come back here and try and get the exact spot again. It just takes too much time, and also it's not really much use for the ultimate ability when you activate it, because that gives you haste and fortune, everything like that. It's really good to be able to move like this and get all of the blocks. So this is good for just standing here and getting lots of stuff, but if you want to actually do the charge the ability and use it, this is a bit better. So there we go. All right. Now the other thing that I did do is I did a few dragons off camera, and I was lucky enough to get 3 rainbow scales, which is fantastic. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them though. No idea. Do I put them? I'm thinking I might just put them on my bossing set, and that'll give me bossing and dungeoneering, so that I can do so that set will be helpful in the dungeons, which I still have to do. So I might just do that. Now the other thing I've been doing, like I said, I have been trying to get slaying, but I haven't. I've got quite a lot of hunter though. So 1, 2 hunt. So that's a hunter 2. That's another hunter 2. So that goes to hunter 3. Then I've got 2 hunter 3s here, which go to hunter 4. So if I get another few hunter 1s, I'll be able to make a hunter 5. I already have hunter 5 though. So, but then again, if I buy a Stormbreaker set, then Stormbreaker sword, or if I get a good sword from one of the crates, then I may need to just add stuff anyway, and having Hunter 5 would be quite useful. Alright, so let me just come in here. I will take off my armors. So this is quite good. I mean, look at this. This is only just a basic set for dungeons if it gets too hard for me. But yeah, here I am with 4 sets of armor. Not too bad for a solo player who doesn't do too much. Yeah. All right. So I will now. It's just gone Stormbreaker time, so I want to go and actually check the Stormbreaker. And then I might come back and do an enchant. Oh, where am I going? Okay, so I need to put stuff away here. I'll just put stuff down the bottom. I don't know why I had that. I think I would needed that for leaves or something like that. Bow, axe, and yeah. All right. Okay, so do I have anything on me? No. Okay, let's go warp. PvP. And looks like it's over there. And what do we get? Got the axe. I don't really need that. Don't really need that. I'll buy that just for the sake of it. So what do I do with the axe? It has efficiency 6. Again, it just means I'm going to have to yeah, okay, that will do. I'm going to have to remake it again, or redo all of the enchants. So let's see what I've got. RV value picker. Okay. Well, at least it's not a growth 3. Okay. I think I needed that because I think we didn't actually have growth in here, did I? No. Yeah, I missed the growth one, so growth 3 is quite useful. All right. I can't remember what it's for though. I think it's for axes and hoes. Okay. So what have I got on this? Enlightened 3. Yes, Enlightened 3 was quite good. Instabeam and Trimmer. Trimmer is not really much use. Enlightened and Instabeam. Don't have any Enlightened, and I do have an Instabeam. Okay. Alright, I may end up just, because I don't need XP, Enlightened I think gives me XP. I don't need that. I get plenty of XP from the mobs, so probably not going to worry too much about that. So I think I might end up just, I'll have to make some Unbreaking 3 books to get Unbreaking 4. Value Picker. Actually, hang on, Value Picker. Let me just check. Value Picker increases the chance of finding higher rated fruits. Do I have that on my hoe? I have a Value Picker 3. What does it go up to? Does it only go up to 3? I didn't check. Yes, it does. Okay, so I don't really need to improve that then. Okay, so what about growth? I think growth is, don't think it's a level 3 one. No. Axes, shoes and hoes increases the chance of finding larger fruits. Okay. Do I have that on there? I don't. Alright, so that's what I'll do. I'll put that on my hoe. Because I tend to use the hoe to find the fruits rather than the axe. So that's good. So Instabeam I'll put on there, and I think that's probably pretty much all I really need. But I need Unbreaking books. So there's one. Okay, so I need to find an Unbreaking book. And unfortunately, I will leave Unbreaking for now. Yeah, I'll leave Unbreaking for now. If I go and try and do some books, I'll do it. So let's get growth on here. Just 3 levels, and let's get Instabeam on here. 1 level. All right. And let's come back here. All right, so now I have a yeah, so this is my other pickaxe. The only real difference between that and this is this one's got Arcane 2 and now it's got efficiency 6. So yeah, I might end up just trying to sell that one. I wonder if I could sell that for any reasonable amount. Yeah, okay, I might do that later on. Okay, and my sword is this one here. Still trying to get Slayer on that, but it's not really too important now. Be nice, but yeah. Is that everything? I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't need that anymore. And that, yeah, okay. All right. Now, I think that's really about it that I have done so far. In between episodes. So I did do a little bit of sorry, I did do a little bit of harvesting of my carrots. They've all grown back again. I must have missed that bit there for some reason. Okay. And I haven't been doing any of this at all. This is what I need to do now. Just try and clear this out. I haven't got my armor on. All right. So what I think I'll do is I'll have a bit of a break. But what I'll do is I might go and do a couple of, so yeah, I'll grab those. And I might grab my rainbow scales. And I'll put those on here if I can. What have we got? We've got 8 out of 8, 11 out of 12, 10 out of 10. Oh, I can only put one on. I think I can only put one. Yeah, because I need a black scale, don't I? What's that one? Okay. Maybe I don't put them on those. Alright, I'll have to have a think about it. I don't know what I will do. But yeah, I think I will do the dungeon. So let's get rid of everything that I don't need. Put these on. What I'll also do is I'll grab these. These are all protection 4s. Gold hardening. I haven't bothered trying to get any diamonds. And I'll keep them for just in case my other armor isn't doing the job for me. I'll have to change into these. Now actually, yeah, that's what I forgot to do. So okay, I need to do my passes. So T-pass, I'm completely finished it, but I haven't collected everything. So let's go and have a look. Claimed. Let's make sure I've claimed everything. Yep. Okay, so cloud coins, cosmetic key, tags, and a crate key. Okay, fantastic. All right, now the other thing I need to do is just normal pass. I've got quite a few more of these, so let's just go back and see where we're up to. Okay, so we did get up to here, so netherite, XP, thunder keys, cloud coins, skydust, money, hatch packs, sprite key, XP, and there we go. So yeah, so I've got one row here to go, and I think then that's, oh no, another one as well. Okay, and then, oh boy, I thought it was a lot further. All right, okay, maybe not. No, I'm thinking of something else. All right, okay. All right, so let's just grab the cases. See what we get. I'm not going to bother try to sell the cases. It's I'd rather just see whether I get anything interesting. No days off. Okay. Right. The active chat tag. Already had that one. Another blue. No days off again. Okay. I'm going to have a look at the how many case shards I've got. I might see if I can do some interesting stuff with them. Okay. Football again. Okay. A blue tag. Oh, okay. Whatever that tag is, I have no idea. Okay, and we'll do one more. Kibble. Okay, all right. So, November. Okay, so let's go and have a look. All right, so loading the eggs. Thunder. Diamond and XP. Ender shard and a tornado key, that's good. $16 by 16 collector, which I don't think I really need. And a low-level Stormbreaker, which I don't really need. Alright. I might just also open these while I'm here. Okay. Alright, nothing special. And let's go to the tornado. Trying to avoid all the junk. Whoops. Okay. Passive knowledge, gold hardening. Okay. And slightly better one. Alright, sprite key. Money, okay. And cosmetic key. I'll just open it. Nature, what did we get? Okay, duplicated. What? All right, so, okay, let me go into PV3. I think I've already got stuff in there, but that's okay. And I'll put all of these. So what did I get? A wood study, okay. All right, so let's go for the November crate key. And let's see what we get. Money, 64 by 64, a November helmet, that's great. All right, let's read this a little bit easier. 2.5 million, that's good. XP, scale mail, enchant books, a sprite key, collector, November helmet. auto sell chest, 4 cosmetic keys and 3 tsunami keys. Okay, that is not too bad. Okay, so again, I will go into PV3 and let's put a, what did I get? A mob study collector. Okay. And Voidbringer, Guillotine, and Hunter. Auto sell chest. What's this one? Okay, so that will actually replace this here. Okay, so that'll make that a little bit better. And okay, so let's go and go into my tsunami keys. Okay, and one more. Okay, so XP panel, enchant books, XP coins, XP cosmetic key, leg plates, random enchant books. Okay, unless I get breaking 3, that's not much use. And a large cell wand. Okay, what did we get? Sky, Acro Affinity, Cursor Binding, Piercing, Punch, Poison Blade, Efficiency, Hard String, Grinder 3, and Ruination. Alright, okay, again, I'll go into PV3, we'll clean up. So that's better than these, so I will take those and they will be replaced. I might just chuck them up here for now. Okay, so we have a sprite key and we have more cosmetic keys, so let's see what we can get. Okay, Skydust Sprite, and I'll just quickly open these to get the cases. All right, lots of different cases, so let's go through. Is that a hoe? Yeah, gem hoe, which I already had. Epic, okay. That's not really much use to me. It's more use to me than the jar. All right. Oof, in between. Opalite Dust Trail and the aliens. And that's a hoe. Do I have that one? I don't. All right, okay. So there we go. So that was not too bad for a few keys, and I'll get. Oh. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll take a break, and I might come back and we might see if we can do a dungeon. I probably won't try and talk all the way through it. I'm pretty sure the void dungeons take quite a long time. They have lots of mobs, so I might just do a full forward of it with some calming music in the background. But yeah, so what have I got on these? Okay, look at the levels I've got. 348 levels from all of that. Okay, so let's come here and we'll grab okay, so we'll grab these and I'll make some of those. Then I'll grab these. And I'll make those and 27, 36. So I can grab all of these. Okay. Right, I don't quite have enough for 2 enchants. Oops. What's going on there? Oh, that's a special. Okay. Didn't realize that. I must have placed it in there by mistake. Alright, let's just get rid of the special then. Only got 4. Okay, alright, well let's go and do just for 1 enchant for now. Diamond sword. I do tend to have quite good luck when I'm enchanting on camera, so let's see what happens. Lifesteal. Okay. Well, I won't say no to lifesteal. Like I said, if I need to do a redo a netherite sword, then it'd be good to have all of these enchants. Okay, all right, there you go. So yeah, so I might take a break. Not quite sure what I want to do. I have been talking about doing the coral. I have like 3 different coral fans, but I've only got 1 of the normal coral and 1 of the coral blocks, so I do want to get some more of those. I might do some more asking around. I also need some sand, and I have a little bit but not too much. I wonder whether, because I did that little bit of grinding earth before, I wonder whether I've got any sand anywhere. I just have a quick look through here. Can't remember where I'm up to in this, like which slice it's up to. I think it's about the 4th or 5th. It's a pity the red sandstone doesn't convert to sand like the normal sandstone does. That would be really nice. Okay, so there is 1 set. There's a bit more. This is quite good. Oof. I'm going to fill up. And I think that would be about it. Yep, there we go. That was quite a lot more than I thought it would be. So, sand. There we go. All right. Now, what I might do is we're just going to grab all of the sand that's in here, and I will put it in its own chest, because I am going to need quite a bit of it. Okay, there we go. All right, but that's still not too much. I need a lot more. So I think again, I'll do mining with my mining set on, get some more lapis, get some more sandstone, so that I can do some more islands out here. I've got no idea how I'm going to do it though, but we'll see. All right, I think that will do for now. I'll take a break and I'll catch you later. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I've been trying to do some setting up. So what I realized was I was going to do my carrots and get carrots as much as possible, but then I realized that the next crop, I think it is cocoa beans, and for cocoa beans I need jungle, and I've been concentrating on the pale oak that I haven't done any dark oak. So I threw a roof on top of this, and I did all the moss, and then I planted a whole heap of dark oak. So I'll just let that grow, and I think I only need to get dark oak to advanced. So yeah, pale oak. Yeah, so I only need to get there advanced, and then I can use the jungle and do some jungle trees, or grow some jungle wood anyway, and then use the wood for the cocoa beans. I still need to get this to expert, but I'm thinking actually that if we have a look at study for custom trees, it's likely to be it's probably likely to be single jungle trees anyway, that will used for the custom trees. So I'll check out the requirements for those, but if we have a look, have I got my axe on me? Yes, I do. If I go, yeah, so I'm nearly 4,000 into 12. So I think if I chop all this down, this should get me to expert, and then I can use it for the jungle trees. I just have to check how high jungle trees require and see whether I can use those for the custom tree saplings. So there we go. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm not really going to worry about the carrots for the moment. Yeah. Now the other thing I do need to do, which I have been neglecting, is my fishing. So yeah. So I think what I will do is actually, what have I got over here? This is the fruits. Yeah. All right. So let's just have a look. If I collect 77, okay. Let's have a look at study. It's underworld fruit, isn't it? Yep. I 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite enough, but it'll get me close. So let me just quickly go and collect all of these. Okay, and last one, and it's better. And then I'll grab these ones as well. All right, so if we have a look again, so 100 to go. Yeah, look, I'm just going to let them collect it once they get to about 10. I'll collect everything. That'll give it to me, and then I'll change to probably end up changing just to well, I don't know actually. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to work that out. I might not need to. Okay, so yeah, so I think what I'll do now is I'll just do some fishing. Put my fishing equipment on, which I think is this one. Hooked, 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 and hooked. Where's my fishing rod? There it is. And change my pets. Ugh. Now I haven't done the extra pet for the fishing either, so let me just quickly do that. So go into here and into Celestial and was it the first one? Yeah, first one, wasn't it? Water, yep. Okay, I don't have any that are leveled, so I'll just select this one and I will update. Okay, all right. So yeah, I will probably sit here and do a little bit of fishing and seeing if I can get some mats to upgrade any of my armors up to level 3, and yeah, what have I got here? Bit of a waste putting my rainbows on here because this is just a bit of a mess. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll take a quick break. Just thought I'd do a bit of an update and I'll come back soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I really wasn't expecting to record straight away, or not straight away, record right now, but I just completed a mission. So we have a look here. Found a diamond special item, mission complete. Congratulations, you've completed the max unlocks mission. So that's where you just basically get a special item in every environment, in every grind. So let's just have a look. And I've also got the 25 million as well. Yep, that's cool as well. All right, so I'll collect that, and I'll collect this one. It's an attribute point. Do I still need attribute points? I don't know. Okay, let's have a look. Attribute points. So I have. There we go. Yeah. So one in there. There we go. So done that. All right. So that's good. Now, so I think it's probably about time I started looking at the other missions that I need to do. What I have been doing, so let's start again. So what I've been doing is I've been doing mining, mainly been mining in the Earth environment to get lapis, and it doesn't take too long. With this here, I can stand here, I can mine for maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, I don't know, and I get enough lapis to make 3 e-lapis, and I've been doing enchanting, trying to get Slayer on my sword. I haven't been able to. What I have got is I've got critical 2, I've got arcane 2, and I've also been able to get in another hunter 5 just in case I need it. Yeah, so but I am getting rather bored with that, so I'm not really going to worry too much about that right now. I just decided just then to start mining for diamond, and not mining for diamond, start again mining for the for void, and I think my let me just see, where's, come on, give me a diamond. There we go, diamond knowledge 200, yeah, I think that was like only just gone past advanced like 5 minutes ago, so, or 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I mean, I just need to really just sit here and mine to get up to advanced, and then I can start getting the next few things. But yeah, so that's basically what I have been doing. Okay, the other thing I've been doing, trying to remember whether this was before or after I last recorded, but if we come down here, let's put night vision on. Okay, so yeah, so I think I did mention, yeah, I need cocoa beans is the next crop, but for cocoa beans I need jungle trees or jungle wood. So I basically had to get the dark oak up to advance, so I got jungle. So I've done that. I've also up the top with my knowledge sprites, I unlocked gold, which is unbreaking gold expert. Was it called? No, not gold expert, sorry, underworld fruit expert, which is efficiency 6. And then I realized that I already had efficiency 6 because I bought the Stormbroker stuff. So the only tool, I haven't got it here, but the only tool that actually I should go back and get them. The only tool that I now need efficiency 6 on is the hoe, which doesn't really, efficiency 6 is probably not going to make that much difference. So yeah, but what I had, where are we? There's my axe, there's my hoe. Okay. Yep. So, is there anything in here I need? Yeah. So, lifesteal 5 that I had, and I've got a hunter 5 there as well, just in case I need them. And I've got a couple of extra hunter 2 sitting there. I might quickly just put these back again. Okay, and I'll put these back again. I went and did a few drag. Just appeared. I thought, what have I done? Okay. Alright, I don't think, let's just sell that. That's not my soul chest, that's my soul chest. All right. So yeah. So I needed, like I said, I needed jungle, which I have unlocked. Now I have, so I've changed my sprites to jungle now, because I've only just started jungle. That'll help me just get jungle out as quickly as possible. Jungle does have an unlock. Jungle Expert gives Elder Garden spawner. I've never bothered with that. I don't think I've ever gotten it high enough, so I might do it. I don't think I've got the room to put it in though. I'd have to put it in a different area. So yeah, not really quite sure. I may have to try and see if I can redo my areas, but I'm not sure. So what I was going to do here is the carrots. Like I said, the carrots I have I've finished. I've gotten to advanced. I don't need them to get any more. I've got to just, I'm just gonna, when I get time, I'm gonna clear that out, and then, because I think potatoes are coming soon. I do need to mine this out because I need to get to expert on that. But what I also need to do now is, yeah, I'm just thinking about whether I should chop all of these down or just some of them and keep the taller ones for my cocoa farm, which might be an idea to do. Problem is I can't chop whilst flying because that's not working very well at the moment. So I have to land. So I can do this. That's not going to get me to proficient for the to unlock the fruits, which is another thing that I need to do. I need to get the fruits for this tree. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know why I did it like that. I'm just going to mine the smaller trees, mine the outlying blocks of the bigger trees, and then hopefully that'll get me to advanced or proficient to unlock the fruits, and then I can also start concentrating on the cocoa beans. Cocoa beans do not, what am I doing? Cocoa beans do not take long at all. They're fairly fast, especially if you've got some big trees like this. So yeah, so I think this is what I'll do for a while. I haven't done my pets. What have I got? Yeah, mining. Okay. Now the other thing I have been planning on doing is I haven't done a build for a while. Not a proper building build. So I think what I will do is I'll build a boat. So I think I mentioned a while ago that I found a video not on a tutorial on how to build a tutorial on a particular boat, but how to build the hull of a boat, whatever size you want, and you could then decorate it the way that you want. So I think that's what I might do. I've got to find that video again though. I should be able to, hopefully, and then I can I can start doing that. Just have to work out how big I want it, and where I'm going to put it and so on. But I think I'll do that shortly. But I think first I want to do a bit of this. Okay. I think what I might do is I will, whoops, I just, did I just do that? Yeah, where's my, yeah, there it is, okay. I got a sprite key there. I just realized that I haven't even placed the last couple of sprites I got. All right, so that's what I want to do. I think what I might do is, let's see how much I've got. So these are, no, okay. I changed my universal sprites away from knowledge to sky dust. I'm getting to the point where I don't need that many. 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 170, 160. That's not really enough. So yeah, okay. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll go and chop down most of those jungle trees and see where we get up to. So this isn't actually going to be my jungle tree farm. Once I clear this out, then I can put them in the middle here. But what this will be is, this will be the actual cocoa bean farm. But I just need to actually just clear it all out and then make the towers for the cocoa beans. I don't think I need that many. I think I only need about 5 or 6. So I think that's what I've done in the past. So yeah, I'll do that. All right, so I think I'll just take a break. I'll keep doing this and I'll come back and maybe we can take a break from grinding and see if we can build a boat and see if we can make it look interesting. If not, then I'll find a tutorial and start from scratch. I haven't done that one, have I? No. Okay. So yeah, so I'll finish doing this, I think, and come back and we'll see what we can do. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I have been just doing some tree farming. I have gotten my jungle trees up to advanced. Now the reason I did that, and like there's quite a few stuff here that I've been experimenting with as well. The reason I did that is because I wanted, when I got the pale oak to expert, which means I've got custom trees unlocked. But then I had a look at the trees that are in void to see which ones we could use for custom trees, to force the custom trees the way that I do with the other two, and there's not many. Pale oak is a 2x2, so you can't use that for custom trees. Dark oak is a 2x2, you can't use that for custom trees. Jungle can be grown 1x1, but the problem is a 1x1 tree only needs like 6 blocks including the sapling, and the custom trees only need 7 blocks. So that means that the jungle tree would grow quite often. Would grow instead of the custom tree. Then the other one is mangrove. Now mangrove can grow in as little as 5 by 5 by 5, which is much smaller than a custom tree. So yeah, it didn't really look like you could do anything, but then I thought, well, hang on, a mango tree actually needs to have somewhere for its roots to land. So basically, if I plant a propagule, which I don't know whether I've got any, no, I'll have to go and buy some. But if I plant a propagule here, the roots can land anywhere along this axis here, so 7 out each way. Now it can actually grow up by 2 blocks. So if there is a block, say up here, it can land there, and it can also go down 2 blocks as well. So it doesn't have to be in the same line. It can go up or down. But if there are no blocks for it to land on, I don't think it can actually grow. Now, the other thing is that the block that they need to land on in all 4 directions is pretty much anything except muddy, mangrove roots, vines, leaves, and moss. So, mangrove roots. So if I put mangrove roots down here, and there's no other blocks for them to land on, they can't land. So let's just experiment, shall we? I will just put away a few things. And I'll throw away a few things because I've got some stuff here that I don't need. Sticks, carpet. All right, okay. So, yeah, I need some propagules. So let's just go to the shop. And I'll just buy 10 for now. Buy more later if I need to. Okay, done. All right. So if I plant that there, and I may need some more bone meal. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna need some more bone meal. I'll just buy it. Shop. Okay, so there we go. So that's grown. Pretty small, but it has grown. What I'll do is I'll grab the propagules. Now the propagules don't go into my inventory because I have a what is it? Tree wood collector. And okay, there you go. So it's going into that. But if I just take this all down now, I think that's it. Oh, more up there. Okay, let's see if I can get to it. Okay, all right. So there we go. All right. Now, if I take these blocks out and replace them with mangrove roots, let's see what happens. Okay, so there's the mangrove roots. I'll just pick everything else up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, you guessed it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now, if I do this and bone meal, it either will grow and I'll be completely wrong, or the only thing that will be able to grow would be a custom tree. It grew. Okay. Right. Now what I want to check is, did it grow down? No, it didn't grow down underneath. So why did that grow? They require a block excluding muddy mangrove roots, vines, leaves, or moss carpet to be in all 4 directions. For each column, only the highest block in the water in the area is checked. So maybe it's not. So maybe it's not the mangrove roots. Maybe we can use something else. Now I did try leaves. So let me just, I did get leaves, sorry. So let me try the leaves. The other thing I can try is the moss carpet as well. Let's just get rid of all of the blocks here. Okay, so I think that's all of the wood blocks. Okay, right, so let's go into PV6 again, and I'll put all my those, grab some of these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Okay. Let's get rid of all these. Okay. So once again, we'll plant it and we'll bone meal and see what happens. Okay. Okay. So the So it replaced the leaves in all of them. Okay. Let me try one other thing. Alright, let's see if I can get in here and whoops. And get rid of everything that's here. So I was thinking if I could put blocks that the roots can't go on, then it won't grow. But it looks like they can actually go on those blocks. So why don't we instead simply just remove the blocks so that there are no blocks for it to go on. Now I do have some custom trees down underneath this. I'll get everything. Yep, no more. Okay. Do have custom trees underneath here, and I don't want them to land on those. So yeah. Okay. So So that's 0. And this bit here is 1. And this is 2. And then I'm on 3. So if I take all of this out, and what I might do is I will this is a smaller one, so if I go, I think I might need to make it a little bit taller, so let's just go with, running out of room. Let's put it here. That's one. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough, but we'll see. Alright, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from what I read, the roots won't be able to land because there's nothing within 2 blocks down, which means that it wouldn't be able to grow. Let's just get, can I get rid of these? Oh, wait, too far down. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so it didn't grow anything, but it also didn't grow a custom tree. Now I know custom trees are working because I did grow an ice tree earlier. So, but there is a matter of whether that's tall enough, whether the roof is tall enough. So let's have a look. So let's just say we need one above here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 space. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we've got a couple more. So there's plenty of room for the custom tree to grow. Okay. All right, I'm going to try one more, or a couple more stacks of bone meal. So it doesn't seem to be growing the mangrove, which is great. What did it do? How far down? Yeah, so that went all the way down there. That one went way down. Okay, so one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I need to build it higher. Maybe I need to simply just have nothing around. All right. All right, experiments continue. Let me just do this. Grab all of these. So they've gone all the way down. So maybe as long as one of them can hit a block, the rest of them will grow as far down as they can. Which just, to me, it doesn't sound right. Okay, can I get up here? Okay. All right, so let's try. How much space have I got down here? Yeah, not much because of that. Yeah. All right. So I think what I'll do, I could always build it out around here, can't I? Yeah. Okay. I do have more there. Ah, come on. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I will come out from, yeah, I'd have to get rid of all of these vines. I'll come out from here. And we'll go 1. Should really try and be in the center, shouldn't I? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll plant that. And I'll get rid of these. Okay. All right, so that one worked. Now I think the problem is I need this to be at least 8 away from here, otherwise it will probably try and land it on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. And one of those. And we'll take away these. I think I've just stuffed that. Oh no, it lets me do it. Okay. And I'll get rid of some vines for now. Just get them out of the way. Alright, so once again, if I go here and we'll try it. Oh no, that's not gonna. Okay, it hasn't grown a mangrove, but I'm wondering whether it can land up here. Yeah, I might have to come back out another 2 more. Let's just buy another stack of bone meal and we'll try again. All right, there we go. Okay. So we can do it. We can force the growth. We need to have the propagules 7 away. Nothing underneath them. I don't know how far. And I should be able to then just do a grid going all the way around, and that will work. I think so. So of course, that's the problem though. What if they're bottom slabs? Because the problem is that these will melt if they're close to anything, and I don't really want them to melt all over my crops. So what if the floor is bottom slabs? Will the things still grow on bottom slabs? Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna have to get some slabs. I don't think most of this will actually sell, but that's okay. I'll just put it in here for now. Alright, I think I've just got, yeah, I'll just grab a heap of these. I should really do them out of not wood. Yeah. Let's get rid of these. A bit of a puzzle, this one. I think I'm on the right track, but it's a matter of getting the right stuff. What should I use? Okay, let's just grab these. Okay, I don't need that. And I will put away. Eesh. That'll do. Okay. I will probably need more than that, but let's just try this for now. Don't need to go all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try again. Nah. It lands on the block. Alright, looks like I am going to have to do it this way. I think I might just take a break. I will do some experimenting off camera, and I will see if I can get it to grow, to not grow the mangroves, but not be, how am I going to do it? Yeah, I'm just going to have to experiment. I may need to just put a floor that is far enough away that it doesn't, the roots don't land on it. But I don't know how far away that is. The wiki says 5, centered on the 5 blocks centered on the propagule, but maybe that's only centered horizontally. Maybe vertically it looks 5 blocks down rather than 2 blocks down, that I thought 2 blocks up and 2 blocks down. So maybe I need to make sure that there is at least 5 blocks from the area below. So let me experiment with that and I will come back. Oh, sorry, my microphone was stuck. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have experimented and finished my Void custom tree farm. It looks like it's working. I don't see any mangroves growing, and I do already have one custom tree. Basically, I had a look online. The wiki didn't mention this, but I looked elsewhere and it said that the roots can grow 11 downwards, or land 11 downwards. So this is at 16. This is at 13. So that's 13 blocks difference between the floor and where these are planted. So the roots shouldn't be able to hit anything. And then in between here, we've got 7 blocks between each dirt, and the roots only go out 7. So they can only reach to here. There's nothing to land on, so it won't grow anything. And I've done this pattern here. So basically, you've got each block has got 7 by 7 this way, with nothing in between. Now I could have moved these, or removed these, and but I thought I'd just leave them to stand on if I need to. I could also probably have placed another sapling there, because that's not in line with these, but then I wouldn't be able to place one there because that's too close to the other one. But I could probably place one there, and so on. But the issue then is that this is, if this grows, it grows out 2, and then if this grows, it's stuck here. So I'd rather leave it like this. Now this is a pretty slow farm. The farms down here, I'm able to just plant a whole heap of saplings, and they just grow when they can. And because I've got 40 by 40 saplings, that's 800 saplings, no, 1600 saplings, sorry. They grow really quickly. Same here, although it's a little bit less because you can't have 4 by 4, but that's probably about 1200 saplings. And so they grow really quickly. Whereas up here, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 by 11 is, what's that, 121, plus about the inside ones again, so maybe say 100. So there's only like 220 saplings or so. And so they grow a lot slower. So yeah, so if you've only got 220 saplings, then it's gonna grow, the custom trees are gonna grow about 1/8 of the speed at that 1600 saplings are gonna grow, or gonna have a chance to grow. So yeah. But it looks like it's working. I do only have one custom tree. I've just got to wait and see. I might just leave it. But yeah, so I think this is the way to go. Now it does take up a lot of space. You need the 11 or 12 gap here. Then you also need, I mean, I could put a roof on it because you don't need it to. I will probably put a roof on it at some stage because I do need to do my jungle and mangrove trees, and then and also the what is it, cocoa beans, which I had to basically pull down to try and do this. But yeah, so there we go. So I'm just going to leave this for a while and see how it grows or goes, both of them, and I'll just see if that works. I'll be rather disappointed if I come back and see any mangroves growing. I may have missed a spot somewhere, but I don't think so. So hopefully it will not grow any mangroves, and this will solely be the custom trees. But yeah, so I mean they're still a little bit close. If this grows out to here, then this can't grow out to here, so it's still a little bit close, but I'm happy with that. All right, now the other thing that's happened, oh, somebody's at my island. Who's at my island? I can't see. Okay, all right. Now the other thing that has happened is the build competition has been announced. So I probably will put in. I'm probably not going to get finished everything that I want to, but yeah. But so basically, what I want to do is texture the ocean to start with, just to give it a little bit more life. Now I do have coral for that. I have coral blocks, coral and coral fans, 3 colors coral fans. I do need to get more. I want to get all the different colors, or a lot of the different colors anyway. I haven't looked at my sky depot today, and there's no coral there, so yeah. So I have been asking around. I do also have sea lanterns, so I can put some sea lanterns in. I will have to ask around and see. Oh, who's that? Gilded. Okay, am gilded. Now also for sand, I have down here, I've got a few sand as well, but I have been yeah, I have been basically converting on my sand. I don't think I've got any left. I can go in and just do my my mining for a while. Oh, there's some there. My mining will get, if I mine for earth, I can get, so I get the lapis, then I'll also get the sand as well. The sandstone, sorry. Somebody also asked me if I needed some blocks, and I said yes, I do. I'm trying to remember who that was. Hang on, let me just have a quick check. Where is my sorry, my mind's gone blank. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll shout you out later on in the video. But yeah, so what I've done is I've placed a. Let me see. Just go through here. There's also, yeah, so there's also some of these here as well. I've got a. That's not what I wanted. I'll go through here and collect all of those as well. That's just an issue with the collector not collecting during the ultimate ability. All right, so I have some sand. There we go. And so if I come over here, and so I can put some more sand in here. Now I don't know how much I'll need, but it is a fairly big area. I might just start out slow. Okay, and come back over here. And what have we got? Okay, so yep, some more sand. So that's great. that helps a lot. Okay, so I think what I will do is I'm going to take a quick break. It's getting a bit hot here. I live in Australia, so it's nearly summer, but yeah, it's very muggy at the moment, so I'm going to have to turn my air conditioning on, and I'm absolutely roasting at the moment. Let's just do this. Okay, and yep, there we go. All right, so I think that might be enough sand for me for now. Or maybe not though. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll just come around here and I'll just place sand around the edge. Now that will probably take a few stacks to do that. But yeah, I don't want the edge to be just flat. I want to put some sand along the edge here, not all the way up to the top, maybe just a couple of raised up to maybe 2 or 3 layers, and I might do the same on the edge over here. Then that might take up all of my sand. I don't know. So I think let's just go have a quick look at our custom trees, and then I will. Okay, so there's only one, unless that was just a. Yeah, I think like I said, the odds are pretty low here, so I think I just have to wait. I could build it out a lot further, but I mean, you know, I do at my island actually does currently go out to here. So I do have, what's that? That's around about 110. So I do have about another 70 blocks, which is quite a lot. I mean, it's already only 70. Yeah, a little bit over 70 by 70. So if we put out another 70, but I don't think I've got the resources for it, especially for the floor. Or it would take a long time to do. So yeah, all right. So I think I will just take a break. Go make myself a coffee. Maybe have a shower. It's very hot, and I will. Got my sword here. I don't have my sword here. Where's my sword? Is that the right sword? That's not the right sword. Is that the right sword? Yes. Okay. All right. So I think I will. Oops. I'll just do an ability. Get myself a few more points. Get these down a little bit. Okay. Get myself some pass XP. Getting lots of special items there. There we go, pass XP 25. I've got to get to 54, I think. So I think I'm just going to have to also just concentrate on doing this. I might set myself a 15-minute alarm. Every time it goes off, come here and do this. Where are we up to? Dragons at level 10. And there we go. So it ended. I had a session did yesterday or the day before where I did that, and the refresher ability that refreshes your ability so that you can use it again 3 times in a row. I mean, it's like 3%, the chance for it happening or something like that, or 1.5%, or I have no idea. But yeah, 3 times in a row, amazing. I got so much experience out of that. Okay, yeah, so there we go. So that's it. I haven't really been checking to see what how everything's going on in master. My skeleton is at 37. My piglin is at 39, and I think I've already got the blaze. So, yeah, so they're only 10,000, around about 10,000. It won't take too long to do that. I might concentrate on them next time. But if I come here and use my ability, I'm getting all of them anyway. So that's happening. And with the void, halfway through to specialist. A little bit to expert. What's the other one? The phantom, specialist, nearly to specialist. The enderman. Yeah, I've got to get that to advanced. Yeah, to get to the endermite. I think that's it, isn't it? Yep. All right. So there we go. Okay. So yeah, I'll take a break. And I'll be back shortly. Okay, okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I came back here. I took a chance to do a little bit of just vanilla enchanting, just to try and get a few things. I got my Final Thorns 2 to bring all of my bossing to, or dungeon dragon to thorns, so that helps. But I also put I think I had Aqua Affinity on, but I put Respiration 3 on, and I also put Depth Stride on. I can't remember what all of them do. I have an idea, but they're all to do with water, and I'm going to be using stuff in water. So yeah, unfortunately multiplace doesn't work in water, so it's going to take work in water, not walk in water. But that's so that's going to take a little bit of time. So let's just have a look down here. Okay, so definitely working. There's no mangroves growing, but it's very slow, as I said. So, I mean, you could do another layer, but unfortunately you'd have to have it set up so that there's not. Oh, actually, I wonder whether you could do that. Because if I put another layer up from here and up to around about here so that there's enough room, there's nothing for it to land on because it's still, yeah, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Interesting. Maybe I can do another layer. I probably won't worry about the blocks in between, but I will give it a I'll see if I can do it. But there you go, yeah. But this is working, but more layers would be helpful. Alright, okay. So what I wanted to do was let's just move. Actually, I should probably grab my shovel if I'm going to do sand, shouldn't I? Is it in here? Yep. Yeah, iron. Yeah, I don't need much for it. I can use fix if I need to. Okay, so let's just move some stuff out the way. And let's go and grab some sand. Okay. And let's go to the ocean and see what we can do. Now, to start with, like I said, I wanted to come down here. So let's just see what I can do here. So, can I just do... No, it doesn't like doing this, does it? No. Sort of does it, but yeah. Okay, so... what if I just come around like this? Yeah. So the respiration is working. It's going very slowly. I will... Okay, I didn't think that was going to drop. I will just have to keep an eye on it. And when it gets down low, go and have a breath. Right now. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't really quite work with that, and multiplace, like I said, multiplace doesn't work. May have been an idea to do this before I put the water in. I'm not going to take the water out now. I do have access to sponges, so I could do it, but it just takes way too long to put it back again. So I think I'll just stick with this. So that's what I'll do around there. I'll probably go around a couple of times, make sure that there's a couple of levels. Now the other thing I need to do is basically just landscape this. Now I don't want to use all sand to do the hills, because what I'll do is say, let's just say I go like this, and then come back a bit. So just make it a bit of a hill. Like that. So that'll be a bit of a hill. I don't want to like fill this in with sand because it's not going to be seen. So what I need is to get another filler block, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter what filler block is. So let's come up here and let's see what we've got here. So what I might do is I'll come to the end here. I mean, packed mud's always good. Packed mud is not really used at all. So where did I do my little hill? Over here. So what I do here now is, well, let's just see if I can go. I'll do another outline here. Like that. And then I can put sand on top of this. Right, and I would put sand in here and so on like that, and then I'd basically come over here and I'd do it again. So another level, go too high. I could probably just do this. like that, and then sand on top of that. And I will probably just do another level here and put sand again. And there we go. So I'll just quickly finish this one off. Alright, and then I can do the sand here, and we have a hill. Now that's one small hill, and I've got one large open ocean to texture. So I think what I might do is, rather than do an actual hill like this, there we go. So yeah, there we go. So I think what I might do, rather than doing a hill, is I might do a sort of like a contour. So if I start out with starting here, and I just draw a line of sand going around here, and back out again, and back out again, oops, and do this, just do one big long line of sand. That will be the start of the sand going up to, not up to the top, but to the wall. And then I can do another line this way, coming all around here, maybe joining up, maybe not joining up, and do that. And then I can do what I did there to get the next levels using filler blocks and so on, and just do it level by level. So that's what I'll probably looking at doing. As I said, I do want to build a ship. I just got to get around to doing it. Yeah. And also the underground. The underground, I think I'll do I'll do the ocean first, but the underground lava cave will look good, but it's just a bit hard to do. All right, so this bit here, this is definitely working. I need some more I need some more dirt. I'm just going to buy it because I don't actually, let me go into PV16. I'll just place all this in here. I do need to clean out my PVs again. They're getting a bit messy. I will do that. Pardon me. So I'm thinking if I go in and just buy some dirt, I'll just get 4 stacks for now. So let's see. This is the taller one. So above the sapling, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I might put another space 7, and then I will go it's 8. So I wonder if I can go MP8, that's not it, this one, and put it above the sapling. like that. And then if I do that, then we have... No, that's not going to work. Because this can now grow out onto here, down here. Yeah. I would have to do it another... let's see. Is this the taller one? No. So from here I'd have to go up 11, up 12 actually. So one, oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, possibly, and that might stop it. But there's still a lot of space. Do I do that because it's taking quite a long time? Or do I just let it go? Thinking I should probably just let it go. Yeah, I'll just let it go. We'll see how it goes. All right. I can't really put anything under here because it would interfere with this. So this is just an empty space. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think what I might do actually is I do need to do a some dungeon runs. Haven't done them yet. I do need to do them. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that. It will take some time. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take a break and come back, and I'll have either already done the dungeon runs or I might record a little bit for you. The other thing I could do is do some dragons, but I think I need to do the dungeons. So yeah, so I'll take a break and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, I've laid out contours. So this gap in between these two sand, that's going to be just the floor. Then from here to the red is going to be one layer of sand, and also I'll just do that. And the same over here, this is going to be one layer of sand. And then from here up to here is going to be another layer. I probably will put another contour up here to make this a little bit bigger. I don't really have enough room here, but that's okay. I'm probably going to run out of sand way too early, so I'm going to need lots more sand. So I'll probably have to go do some mining. But I've left it fairly like there's only going to be like 1, 2 layers. Maybe a small third one up here, and that's about it. So it should be okay. Then what I need to do is put some coral blocks down. I need more coral blocks, and then I'll put some coral and coral fans down, and also probably bone meal the sand to try and get some other things to grow. So there we go. So that's how we're going. I think it looks pretty okay. Once it's all sand, hopefully it'll look quite good. So what I'll do is I need to do another level around here, basically just between here and here. So I'll do that and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, so I have finished the terraforming of my ocean. So I've done a few layers. You saw me do the contouring. I've finished off with all of the sand, and I've done so the very bottom layer is all sandstone. So I thought I'd just go and do some bone milling just to see if it worked, and got some grass, so that's good. I'll probably do a little bit more of that later. But yes, I've done that. Now the other thing I need to do is put coral down. Now what I'm thinking of doing is I probably won't put coral down close to the island. I might make this bit sort of like the border, and so coral will start here and go upwards maybe. I think so, because I want to do sort of like separate areas. So yeah, so I'll do that. I don't know whether I'll have enough coral. I hopefully should have. And then in this bit area here, I'll probably just do some planting of other things as well. I'll just see what I can do. So yeah, now the name of the person that I mentioned earlier that I couldn't think of, who helped me with some sand, was Gan L1. He also came back and helped me with coral later on, so thank you very much for that. Another player who helped me with lots of sandstone, I mean, and I'm talking about lots, this is like 8 PVs worth of sandstone, I think, was Future Fauna. So he didn't expect money, so I paid him a lot. If people don't expect money from me, I give them money. Otherwise I just give them what they ask for. But yeah, so I now have, and I think Gan, yeah, so Gan L1 also helped me with some of these as well. So I've got 3 different coloured coral blocks, so I'll use those. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different colour corals and coral fans, actually 5 with that one. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I checked my Sky Depot, and I did have some coral in it, but they're the ones I just bought. So that's these ones here. So what I might do is, let me just grab some coral and I'll go and see what I can do. Now, I was looking at the at some pictures. I mean, I could just load up a Minecraft world and go and explore, but I thought I'd just do it in Google first. If I look up warm ocean and look at images, I should get some pictures of, yeah, how it works. So basically, yeah, basically it looks like the coral is simply the coral blocks are simply just placed in a formation like an underground tree, and then you add the, oh come on, yeah, and then you just add different coral on it and around it and so on. So that's probably what I will do. So I think what I'd start out with is, let's just go and just do a come on. So yeah, so something like that, just to look a bit different, and then I'll just keep doing that. Basically just do little little random structures like that. Trying to change it up a little bit, make some of them tall rather than wide. Oops, it's probably a bit tall, but that's okay. And maybe come out there and there and there, and I'm drowning. Okay, things like that. So I'm just going to have to go and do that. Now bear in mind that I did have that. That's used up. 3 of those have used up over half a stack, and I only have a few stacks. So I mean, I can go and buy more of these, but I only have a few stacks of the other ones as well. So I might just have to see how I go, and use up as much as I can, and then decorate them with the other blocks. Now the other thing I have been doing, because this got very tedious very quickly, doing all of this, I think it'll look great when it's done. I do need to find some sea pickles, although I do have sea lantern, so I might just do some the odd sea lantern around the place just to light it up. But yeah, the other thing I have been doing, because that was boring, was I've been basically doing a combination of slaying and mining. So what I would do is I'd come down here, I would spend here, I'd spend about 12 minutes mining, and as you can see, this is earth, basically just to get the sandstone, but also to get the lapis. After 12 minutes, I would come over here, grab the lapis out. So I didn't do it here, so we've got 4,000 lapis. So let's just quickly do this. So convert all of those, get some more, convert them, get the remaining ones, and also get those. Actually, I don't have enough room. Okay, convert those, and again get those, yeah. So basically just doing all of this, and I was finding that, and then I can convert those to like 54 blocks is that's 6, is it? Yeah, that's exactly 6, isn't it? 6 enhanced lapis. Oops. And that one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so 6 enhanced lapis. So then what I would do is I'd come up to the to here, to my mobs, and I would activate my sweeping slash for a minute, and I'd do this. So this gave me lots of yeah, lots of of knowledge experience to try and get everything towards master. But as you can see, it also gives me quite a lot of special items. I think I've got some abilities that give me special items. I don't know. Anyway, and so yeah, so this and it also gives me lots of cloud pass XP as well. So yeah, this is quite useful. I mean, I think I've got like at least 10 or so special items just from this small time. Let's just keep going until it finishes. We've got a cloud coin, that's great. Right, that's finished. Cloud pass level went up, that's great. And yeah, and then that also gives me 96 levels. So what I would do then is come over here and try my luck at a sword enchant. Guillotine is useless, or not what I wanted anyway. So disenchant that, and then go back and try again. And like I said, I only did it for around about 10 to 12 minutes, and I would find that by the time I'd done the enchanting and the combining of the lapis, it would the sweeping slash would come back around again. And as you can see, I've got 27 there, which is another 3 enhanced lapis, and I've got 11 enhanced lapis there. So yeah, I'm getting more enhanced lapis than I was using. But all I do, actually, I don't even need to come back down here. I would use my where is it? Warp diag, and just stand here with my finger on the button, just watching for 10 minutes, maybe listening to some music at the same time, and yeah, once the 10 minutes is up or 12 minutes is up, go and do it again. And that got me quite a lot of Cloud Pass experience, quite a lot of knowledge for the mobs, and quite a few enchants, level 3 enchants. None of them were any good, and I think I'm getting to the point where I don't really need Slayer, but you know, it'd be nice to have it anyway. So yeah, so that's what I have been doing. And if I come over here, yeah, I mean, there's already 723 there, which is around about 1 enhanced lapis in itself. So there we go. So that's what I have been doing. Now I have not collected my sprites yet. I will shortly, but I've got 176,000 pet coins, so I should really go and check out the pet coins. But yeah, so I think I'm still gonna just keep going with the landscaping of the ocean though, and just try and get it to look a bit nicer. I do need to simply though just see what I can find in the way of other things to plant. So I think I might just send out some feelers, see if anybody's got anything for that I can plant in the ocean. I'm not quite sure whether there is. I think there's seagrass, and there is kelp. I could do kelp. Yeah, I mean, seagrass is here, but I could do kelp. I could do sea pickles, but I think that's really about it. The rest of the stuff I need, I think, is coral. Yeah. So there we go. So I think I'll take a bit of a break, and I did it a little bit around here as well, just to get rid of some extra sand as well, and make it not as a straight edge. All right. So yeah, that's it. So I'll take a bit of a break. I have no idea how long I've recorded. I'll check that out, and I'll come back and we'll finish the video or do some more terraforming. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, okay, so I'm just going to finish off, just go through a couple of things that I've done. So this is my custom tree farm for the void, looking quite good. I do have to occasionally go in and sponge out the water, but I'm up to emerald in my mining, so I will come through here with my mining set on, and I'll just take out all the emerald, and that will hopefully get me quite a way towards the next one. And I'll do the same with all of them. So I think it's amethyst and skulk and so on, and then the ancient debris. So yeah, so that's doing quite well. Now what I've done over here, if we fly across here, I've created a 64 by 64 area with trees in it. This is to try and help me to get the mission for the fruits. Now let me just have a look. One of the weather upgrades is fruit. So which one is it? I think it's stormy, but I'm not sure. Crop growth, tree growth. No, stormy is mobs. Windy. All right, so I need windy. But what I'll also do now is I'll improve this all the way through. I've got plenty of sky dust, so I will do this. I think that's the last one. Yep, okay. All right, and so now what I want to do is come to here and go and find a windy weather token. Now I've got lots of tokens, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's just check. There we go, windy token. All right, so let's just put that on. All right. Now the other thing I have done is I've finished texturing the oceans while I'm here. So where's the sun? Is the sun just coming up? No, it's just going down, which is good. So if I'll do that in a sec. Okay, so yeah, so I've put coral down and I've done some bone mealing. I mean, it's a bit sparse. I might do some more. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. If I get more coral, I'll put down, but for the moment, I'm happy with this. And if I put my night vision off, so I've gone and put a light source on all of the corals, so it shows up a little bit at night, which is quite nice. So yeah, there we go. So that's what I've done. All right. Yeah. So. As I said, I've got my, and I've also planted trees. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. So I've planted a couple of pale oak trees near the volcano. I've planted some mangrove trees near the water areas over here, and then I've just done what's this? Spruce? Yeah, I think it's spruce. I've just planted spruce trees around the place. So just to give it a little bit of an extra feel. So there we go. So that's basically what I've done. So what I need to do now, I'll put some stuff away. So this area, this is a big storage area. Basically everything just goes here and flows down and across. I mean, it's completely, you know, a chaos, but it works well. If I want to come in here, yeah, just search through looking for the stuff that I need, and you know, like there's plenty of room over here. These ones here haven't filled up yet, so I rather like that. It's worked well. All right. Now, actually, while I was doing the IS upgrades, I thought, well, what we'll do is let's have a look and see what other upgrades need to be maxed, because I do want to try and max them out. So island size is one of the big ones. I'll leave that, and same with ore gen, because I've got to get those up to like 16, and that's going to cost a lot. But let's have a look. So island warps, I'm not quite sure what this goes up to, so let's have a quick look. 200,000. Okay, we're max there. Pistons, 250,000. Pistons have maxed. Redstone has to get up to 1,000, I think it is. So let's just have a look and see. These will help me with a couple of the missions later anyway. There's a mission to get, I think it's 1,000 redstone blocks on your island. That's the last one. Down to 2.5 million. Oh no, it's not the last one. Okay. Oh, okay. 1,500. I mean, I've got to use the sky dust. I might as well do it. There we go. So that's net max now. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so yeah, spawners is maxed. Hoppers, I do need to max, so let's do that. $250. I hope that's the last one. No, another one, 300. Alright, that's maxed. And do I worry about these? I'll leave those till later. Alright, so the other ones to do, like I said, are the island size and the ore gen. So I'm just going to increase the ore gen as much as possible. I'm not going to worry about island size for now. And that's the most I can do for the moment. So that gets it up to 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 4 more to go. So let's say 750, then say a million. So 1,750,000, then 1,200 maybe. So 3 million. And then 1.5 million maybe. So 4.5 million. I mean, I'm not going to get it. Maybe I will if I'm lucky. But yeah, I doubt it very much. Okay, so let's just go back down to... I mean, I could always buy sky dust with money, but I mean, I'm only going to get... What would I get with 60 million if I wanted to use the whole 60 million? Probably about 10 million, if I could find it. And that'd do me, so I could possibly do that. Alright, so... What I want to do now is, let's just check my pets. I've got wood cutting, okay. So I think what I would do is just, I think I can fly, but what I might do is just go here and just go like this. And yeah, see if I can get the special or the colossal purple fruit. I have had absolutely no luck with this in any of my endeavors to do it. I think I've only got like 3 out of the, what is it, 15, 16, 18 that you can get. So yeah, no luck at it whatsoever. So that's why I built this big area, separated the trees by a bit so that it does do the leaves. But I did do it as a 2x2, so for the single trees I can just chunk grow a 2x2 like this, but for the double trees I still have spots to do it. So this should hopefully do it for most of the trees. So I think I'll just do this. I'll go through and just see if I can get... Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot about that. I have a wood study collector. I forgot about that. Right, so let's see. I need to get to the 0 point this way, which is around about here. And then this point here is 48, so I need to get to the 32 point, which is 78 82. All right, so I'm just going to plop that there. And that should hopefully get me pretty much everything around here. This is a 64 by 64. And yeah, so let's just see if it does work. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to close my window here. We're having without strangling myself with my headphone cord. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just getting a storm coming through and it's being very noisy. Okay, all right, so all right, yeah, so basically this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep doing this. And yeah, so I haven't received anything. Okay. Right, now let's just check. Is that actually picking up, or do I need to actually be on the ground? No, it is picking up. Okay. And where's it getting pairs? So if I look at missions, so yeah, pair we haven't got. So yeah, I'm just basically gonna I'm just gonna go through and just get rid of all the foliage, and if I don't get it, chop down the trees. I have free planter so that they or planter so that they will replant themselves and try again, and I'll just keep doing this until I get it. I'm pretty sure last season I was a lot luckier. I don't know whether it's just something that I did or whether it's just been nerfed. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've just not had much luck at all. I do have, I think on here I've got growth, magic touch, value picker. I can't remember which one it is, but I think I got most of the ones to do with the fruits, so it should be getting me increased. I think it's both increased rank and increased size fruits, so it should not be all that hard to get a colossal purple. I've also got, I think, fruit picker or something like that. There it is. Completed object for the prized fruit mission. Finally. Okay. Right. So I may not need this much, but yeah, so now I've got to just chop these down and go for the mango, which is the next tree, which I think is what is it? I can't remember. Spruce. Yeah, so I'll chop all these down now. I might take my change my pet so that it's not planter. So let's just make it mining for now. Engage. And grab my axe. This one will do. And yeah, so now I just got to come through and just chop the trees down, and then I'll do spruce. I don't have any size restrictions on here. But so spruce will probably grow quite big, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. And so this is what I'll do. I may end up just doing a couple of rows first and see if I'm lucky. If not, then I'll do the whole lot. But it doesn't really matter if I grow more than I need, because if you look at the grind set mission, which I think is in here, yeah, grind set, I need 500,000 wood cut. If I look at profile, I have 136,000. So I need another 370,000. So yes, it definitely does not matter that I've overgrown this, because I do need the extra wood. So I will spend this time doing this, and then I'll keep going. So the other thing that I wanted to do with missions was the food. Shouldn't take me too long to get all of those. I did do the first, was it the first one or two? I think it was just the first one. Oh, I can't remember actually. Let me check. Sorry, I can't remember which dungeons I did earlier. So let's have a look. One, yeah. So I've done the first void dungeon. Didn't do too bad. So I need to do the next couple as well, so that I can get the ingredients for the potions. I also need to go back and do a few more of the underworld dungeons, so that I can get that mission as well. But I mean, they will be what I will do when I don't have anything else to do. At the moment, I'm trying to do this, but the other thing is the build competition is on. It's got about a week before it closes. I think it's a little bit more than that, and I've got things to do. Like, I want to do the underground lava lake. I want to do boats. I want to do an airship. So yeah, so there are a few things that I do want to do. The airship and the boat, and a big boat anyway, shouldn't take too long, but the underground lava lake might take a lot of resources. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. So I think I'll just leave this for now, and I'll come back. But yeah, there we go. So finished the ocean. At least now it's not just flat area. If I take my night vision off again, yeah, so there we go. So that's not too bad. Around here is quite nice. So yeah, so I did that. I did my void. I don't know whether I did it this episode or last episode, but the void custom trees are working now. I'm quite proud of that. That wasn't anything. That wasn't me looking up how to do it. That was me working out how to do it, and yeah, it is currently working. So that's these over here. So you can see all of the trees that give off light. But yeah, so it's a bit weird that the void trees have a lot of the void custom trees have a lot of the ores that you need: diamond, emerald, what's next, amethyst, skulk, and ancient debris. They're all, I think they're all the ores in void. But if you go down to the underworld custom trees, none. No ores whatsoever. if you go down to Earth Custom Trees, I think I may have already taken them all out, but you do get copper, which is admittedly an underworld one, but you get copper, you get iron, you get lapis, you get redstone. So unless you do actually get gold in here, and I've just been extremely unlucky to not get it, I don't know, but gold should be in here and it's not. So yeah, this is just, for me, not really worth doing it, especially not worth the hassle of the unlock. But this is definitely worth it. So there we go. All right, I think I will call that a day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.